Let me go ahead and start my session by wishing you all good evening. Good evening. Okay, twice. How many of you think you gave me your level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6, level 7, 8, 9 or 10? How many of you think you were at level 10? I mean, when you wished me like you were really at level 10. If you feel it was level 10, think about it. If you feel it was 5 or 6, raise your hands up. Take responsibility. Be honest with me. Hands down. 7, 8, raise your hands up with me. If you think if you really gave your 10 on 10 and you wished me, raise your hands up. Not a single, just four hands in a group of 650 people go up. Why? Because that's the game we all play. As youngsters, as individuals, as people around, wherever, whatever we're doing, in every aspect of our life, we all play the small game and we expect big results. We never get them. You know why? Because the game you're playing is small. You go to school, you go to college and tell yourself, this year I want to get 70%. You get about 65, 69, 70 or 73%. Why? Because that's the game you were playing. Who the hell in this world told you that you can't get more than 70%? It was you who said no. It was you who created the level 7, that is 70%, and you got that. And because what you actually plan for to get is what you guys really get. The why complain, why crib, why say that life is unfair. Why we can always keep pointing fingers and telling people that I'm right and you're wrong. Everything is okay, but something's wrong. Why? Because we are playing a small game. We always tell ourselves that we believe that someone else should make a move, and you were born to be pampered, and therefore, even without giving you level 10, you should get all of the things in this world at level 10, which never happens. You know why? Because you're playing the wrong game. Take responsibility. That's my session. And I want everybody here to know this. That stop blaming, take responsibility for whatever that is going on in this world, in your life, with your family, with you, in your mind, in your heart, your body and soul. Because if you don't take responsibility, I want you to know, no one else will take it for you. That's the fact of life. Why are you sitting over here? Why do you spend this entire day with us? What is it in it for you today? For you to be here, even now, when we're almost towards the end of this day. You're seated over here, and I want to ask you all, and be honest with me, how many of you are still now giving me your level 10 listening? If you're giving me a level 7 listening, level 8 listening, your level 9 listening, then my question back to you, what if I don't give level 10 now, and if I give you level 5 or 6, will you be satisfied? Tell me yes or no? No. Yeah, then why do you want to play the unfair game? You want someone over here to give you top 10, level 10, but you want to give that guy a level 5 and a level 6 and a level 4. All those people who are sitting in classes today, in sessions, if you were giving level 3 in your listening, you only got that much because you were playing the game to only get that much. Ask yourself whether I'm right or I'm wrong. The answer is I am right, and you know that. Why? Because as human beings, we have this problem in life. We always compromise on everything that happens in the life, and we say, oh, it's all right. My luck is bad. It's all right. I'm born that way. It's all right. Life only has that much for me. And some people get lucky. You know who? Mahatma Gandhi got lucky. So, there is a Gandhi in each one of you. There is a Gandhi in each one of you. And I want you to be with me, okay, at level 10. Are you with me? Yes, no? Yeah. If someone sitting over here at this point in time, even now, is not at level 10 listening, I want you to know this. Either you can get the best out of the session or you will not, depending on what game you want to play. You want to play the game of evaluating me, want to check me out, want to try me out, want to see, okay, what this Rahul is all about, then hey, hello, congratulations. There's something that I'll say you like and something that I'll say you'll not like, because that's exactly what you want. You're evaluating me, and even before I'm done, you will only be evaluating me or participate with me, be with me, and tell yourself that I will get the best out of the session, because this session is not just Rahul's, it's mine. He's making a difference to my life. And therefore, I'm going to give level 10 participation. When you give me level 10, you get level 10. But you know what? Irrespective of what you're doing, I'm still giving my level 10. And those who are Here, with level 10, will get that much of impact. Those with level 3 will get the same impact. So, why are you still here? What happened? I pushed you, I nudged you, and I said, come on, give me your level 10. Bring it up, go for it. So you know what happens? You say, yes! And you become like the Indian rocket. The Indian Diwali rocket. You light it. One moment you light it, it gets far at the back and it says, zoom. And everybody's like, whoa! Even before they complete the whoa, you come down. 3 days, the training program gets over, impact over. Kya hua? Arey gaye, khana khaya, piya, acha hua, sab khatam. Ab kya? Malum nahi hai, next year, season 3 mein dekhenge. There's always a Gandhi hidden in all of you. There is a Gandhi hidden in all of you. How many of you have heard of Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi? Raise your hands up. Good. Congratulations, you studied well. How many of you heard of Mahatma Gandhi? Raise your hands up. Some hands didn't go up this time. Kya hai? Hands down. Sorry? Same person. No, they're not. You know what? I wanted to know this, ladies and gentlemen. This is the true story of Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. The guy was born to parents who were rich. And the parents said, okay, my son, you've become big now. We don't know what to do, so we're going to spend some money. We're going to send you to England, become a barrister and come and make your career. He went to England, became a barrister, came back to India. He did not succeed. How many of you know this? He did not succeed. You know why? 2 reasons. What he learned in England was not relevant in India. 2, he was not a good speaker. He used to get scared to speak. This is Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, whose parents said, if you don't know what to do with you now, so we want you to go to South Africa. Come on, become someone and come. Do a managerial job. So he goes to South Africa. And ladies and gentlemen, you should know this. He went there and he did not succeed because people laughed at his clothes. They laughed at his hairstyle. And one day when he was going in a train, someone came and pushed him out and he said, Indians and dogs are not allowed in this train. They threw him out. He didn't take stones and he didn't throw them on the train, nor did he complain. He just got up. He cleaned his clothes. He sat down on the bench. That train went, another train came. In between the 2 trains going, he said, you threw me out of your train. One day I will throw you out of my country. And he became Mahatma then. Now what does that mean? The man who had nothing at all, was just a common man, not successful, made a commitment. How many of you gave level 10? Raise your hands up. Some of you didn't. I know that. Hands down. For those who didn't, congratulations. My session will get over very soon for you. For those who did, my session will never get over for you because it will linger in your minds and your heart and your body and soul forever. I know that will happen. So, what happened? Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi said, I'm going to get India independence by what? By non-violence. By fasting. And everybody laughed at him and said, come on, what's wrong with you? What are you talking? Give us one example of history where someone has fasted and got independence. Come on. There was no example. I wanted to know, there was no example. I wanted to know, there was no example. But he said, I will. So all the Britishers looked at him and they ignored him. Then they laughed at him. Then they fought with him and he won. Why? Because he decided, I will get India independence only my way. Everybody said, give me your blood and I will get you independence. Hardly anybody went behind them. This man says, walk with me, I'll give you independence. The whole India walked with him. Why? Because of one goddamn reason. He knew what he was doing. He had faith, he had commitment, and he took responsibility to change the nation. And today we call him the father of the nation. Come on, put your hands together for him. So, what do we do on the 2nd of October? Sleep! Sorry, go to movies, first show, huh? So what you give is what you get. You gave sleep, you become a lazy bum. You gave it movie, you lost your money. But then, the fool that we are, we say, yaar, maza aa gaya. 3 idiots, kya अच्छा लगा? जिंदगी की कितनी चीज की? कुछ नहीं की, वैसे ही है. मगर जोक मारेगा, all is well. वाह. Why? Because you love Amir Khan. Why? Because he's a perfectionist. Why? Because he's a great guy. Why? Because he gives hits after hits after hits. But why? Because of the word commitment. That's what he gives. What do you give? I give commitment. I watch all his movies religiously.